This question is about the albedo and the intensity of the absorbed light average on the surface of the planet. Okay, and this is about the topic B.2 IB Physics. So, well, you see a diagram of the planet, and according to the question, they say that the intensity of the solar radiation is S at what location at the position of the planet. So, it means that at this on the surface of this the intensity is S. Remember that intensity is the energy radiated per unit time per unit area, or in other words the intensity is equals to the power over area. So so you can say power over this, or intensity alternate quantity. I mean, the intensity can also be said apparent brightness, that is equals to luminosity over area. So let's return to the question. And this planet have a value of albedo, that is alpha. Now, when this light will reach the planet's position, all of the light will not absorb, obviously. Some light will be reflected. Okay, so how much light will be reflected? According to the definition of albedo, it is the ratio of the reflected light intensity divided by the total intensity of the incident light. Okay, so total incident light intensity is S. So students, this will be equals to the reflected light, because I want to find the intensity of reflected light so that we can subtract from the total incident light intensity divided by S. Okay, so if I take the S on the other side, so alpha S is the intensity of the reflected light which is undesired. Okay students, so let us understand with the help of example. For example, if I say it is 100 watt per meter square, okay, and albedo is, let's say, 0.3. So it means that 30% of this light, which is 30, will reflect. So what is remaining? That is 70. Now 70 is hitting the surface of this planet, but out of the 70, all of this will not be absorbed. How much will be absorbed? So students, that will be on average only 1/4 will be absorbed because of the geometry of this planet. So if I want to find how much is the intensity of light that is hitting the planet, so students, what we have to do, we have to subtract the reflected light intensity, right? This is the reflected light intensity from the total intensity. It will give us the light that is incident on surface. And now, on average, how much is the absorbed light? I told you 1/4. Okay, so absorbed light intensity will be equals to S minus alpha S divided by 4, right? So, which in other words, we can say 1 minus alpha S over 4. That's why the right answer is option D.